Hey, this is Jamie from CapsuleComputers.com, and today we're doing things a little differently here on our headset review. Normally, I record the audio for our headset reviews all at the same time as I record the video. But today, I figure let's just record the entire thing on the microphone of this headset, so you guys can get a really good idea of how this microphone sounds. Now, I'm not going to do any modifications or audio tricks to this headphones. The only thing that I have done actually is put a extra, I think Windows is a 10 decibel, whatever Windows by default uses as their microphone boost. That's the only thing that I've done. Unfortunately, with this microphone and my sound card, I had to do it, or else you couldn't hear really couldn't hear my microphone at all. Anyways, so if you haven't checked out, or if you're looking for an unboxing, which usually kicks off our hardware reviews, we've actually split the video this time, so you can check out our link. You can see it on the video probably about right now, or you can just scroll on down to the description and check the link there. Now, the first thing I want to point out with the Roccat Kave XTD stereo is that it's really, really comfortable. It's a big headset. It's chunky. It looks like something that you would find on an anime girl's head on your favorite like manga or anime. But even though it's so big, it's really light. It's only about 305 grams, according to Roccat, and the cable is probably going to add a couple extra grams there. It's really nice to wear for an extended period of time, thanks to the very plush foam ear pads and this foam insert or piece on the headband right here. I had no problem wearing this headset for hours at a time in really warm weather. It was not a problem. The materials that covers the foam is a mesh. It feels like polyester, but it's definitely a mesh, and it breathes rather well. The foam is a very soft foam. It doesn't feel like memory foam or anything. It's just very nice, soft foam. The cable is very lengthy. It's 2.5 meters, according to Roccat. So these, I guess you would call them cable management Velcro ties. I don't know what you call them. They're really nice. The box came with two of them. One was a slightly lower quality one. It uses traditional Velcro hook and loop system, but the other one, I guess meant for the cable management, was really nice, high quality piece where the Velcro hooks aren't really sharp. The one thing I have a problem with traditional Velcro is I tend to cut myself on them all the time. This one, it's really very secure, no cuts, no scratches, no scrapes. Frankly, I wish more companies would include something like this when you have cable with this much cable. Now, the cable itself is actually pretty beefy. It's beefier than some of the headphones that I own that are several times more expensive than the Roccat Kave XTD stereo, which is great. It looks like it's going to survive one or two run-ins with the rolling office chair, which is noted to be the destroyer of headphone cables besides your pets. Now, this is an analog headset, so it does terminate in your microphone and sound 3.5 millimeter cable plugs. So you are going to need a sound card to use the Roccat Kave Stereo XTD. Not a problem, though. Now, the microphone, as you can probably hear, it's actually a very good quality. It's not a particularly big microphone, so the popping sounds aren't too bad. It kind of stays out of the way. The memory wire material is a bit stiff. Once you get it bent into position, it really does not move. You can throw it onto your table or whatever. It doesn't really shift. However, getting it there, it takes a little bit of effort. You have to actually put in a good amount of force to bend things. I found the easiest way was to actually bend the microphone, as you can see right now, using my finger as kind of like the guide, and once it was in position, as I said, it didn't move. Now, the microphone is removable, and it spins in a 360-degree circle, depending wherever the heck your mouth is located. However, Roccat does not include some sort of plug. Once you remove the microphone, as you can see, there's this silver ring that kind of sticks out, which isn't that great if you plan on taking your Roccat headset out and about, can let kind of some dirt and debris in, which is a minor thing, but if you're just keeping it at home, it's probably not going to be a big deal. If you don't want the microphone, just take it off, throw it somewhere else, or just do what most people do and just flip it out of the way. Now, the audio quality in the Roccat Kave, as a gaming headset, it's really good, especially if you're going to be a first-person shooter type gamer. The bass is actually impressively pretty well controlled. A big beef I have with a lot of gaming headset is that their bass tends to be very messy, very uncontrolled. It just kind of feels like a amorphous blob just trying to like consume all the sound nearby. And the Kave is actually the opposite of it. It's well controlled, it's tight, it's punchy, but at no time does it ever feel like it's just kind of like throwing itself everywhere willy-nilly. Now the mids are okay. It suffers from the same problems from the high, where it's a little distant, but it's not bad. It's actually pretty good. The highs, on the other hand, do feel a little artificially distant. Now, for gaming, this is perfect because it makes finding the directionality of gunshots or footsteps really easy, especially when you're using a virtualized surround sound software like the Dolby headset software that comes on some higher end sound cards. On the flip side, though, the same things that make the Roccat Kave XTD stereo a really great gaming headset makes it a pretty lousy music headset. Unless you're listening to really bass heavy genres like dance and dubstep, you're really going to discover that the very distant highs doesn't make for a very pleasant listening experience. In fact, I found that the really higher end sounds that you would find in like classical music or certain, like offhand I can't really name any other genres, but like more on the classical sides where you're going to have a lot of high horns and violins and whatnot, the highs feel really distant and they get kind of scratchy, which is actually not very unpleasant to listen to. So it's a toss-up. I mean, the headset is really comfortable and it's great for gaming, but if you're looking for a headset that's going to cover your gaming, cover your music, cover your movie watching, and you're going to do everything with it, and you're going to be happy using it with everything, no matter what type of genre you're going to listen to, you might find that the Kave XTD stereo is a bit of a disappointment. However, if you're looking for a gaming headset to really give you that great edge in your FPS game or just enjoying any game in general, then the Roccat Kave XTD stereo is an excellent choice. At $79.99 USD for manufacturer suggested retail price, it is kind of pricey for a headset that only does one thing really, really well. However, if you're a really hardcore gamer and you couldn't give two hoots about the music, this headset might just fit your bill. So overall, I give this headset 7 capsules out of 10. If you want to learn more about the Roccat Kave XTD stereo headset, I really recommend that you go into our description and check out our full written review on the headset. And that is pretty much it for today. So I'll catch you later on our next Capsule Computers video. Bye-bye.